I'm not shy about it. I'm a bad guy. Bad Bunny here to promote Backlash at Puerto Rico, which he's hosting. It's great. If he's looking to get involved in our business again.
No tengo miedo, papi.
Oh no! Bad Bunny just dropped off!
Then he'll just go through a table again.
And Bad Bunny can watch you take out my deadbeat dad.
Rey Mysterio against Damian Priest. Oh my God! Oh! Oh! Oh God! Steel chair to the face. That's gonna force a disqualification. Bad Bunny is here with a kendo stick in hand. Priest has Bunny. Home. Good Lord.
Hey, Damian. I'm going to Puerto Rico to kick your ass. Backlash en mi casa, Puerto Rico. Damian Priest, Bad Bunny in a street fight. Si es verdad que tú eres hombre.
In Puerto Rico, I'm gonna end your entire career.